If you missed out on Martin Modern and Midtown Modern, pay close attention. 𝐞𝐫 is back with the next chapter of the Modern series. Welcome to our in-depth review of River Modern. Located right here in District 9 along River Valley Green, this is arguably one of the most anticipated launch of the year. Why? Because it sits at the sweet spot of luxury and scarcity. First, the developer 𝐞𝐫. They are the masterminds behind transforming neighborhoods. Just look at what they've done with 𝐞𝐞 Tower in Tanjong Pagar and Lentor Modern. They don't just build condos, they build landmarks. Here's the critical info you need. District 9 Core Central Region, 99-year leasehold, 455 units, 2 towers 36 stories high, and directly connected to Great World MRT on the Thomson East Coast Line. And for parents, here is a massive bonus. River Valley Primary School is literally next door. In District 9, having a top-tier primary school within the 1 km radius, let alone right beside you, is a huge draw for future resale value. But here is the X factor, scarcity. This is a mixed-use development with commercial options on the first story. In District 9, finding a river-fronting mixed-use development connected to an MRT is incredibly rare. In fact, about 70% of the units here are designed to have views towards the Singapore River. You are not just buying a home, you are buying into a very limited collection. Now, to understand the true value of River Modern, we have to look at the competition. We are comparing it against 3 key players: Zyon Grand, Promenade Peak, and River Green. Let's look at the numbers and, more importantly, the unique strength of each. First, let's take a look at the data. Let's break down the pros of each competitor. Zyon Grand. Its biggest strength is being a mixed development with the lowest land cost of the group at $1,202 per square foot PPR. It offers convenience, but do note its average selling price is already at $3,046 per square foot, with highs touching $3,907 per square foot. Promenade Peak. The standout here is its height. It's the tallest among the cluster, offering commanding skyline views. It enters with a land cost of $1,304 per square foot PPR and is transacting at a competitive $3,000 per square foot average with highs of $3,535 per square foot. River Green. This project highlights pure residential exclusivity. It set the benchmark for the precinct with a land cost of $1,325 per square foot PPR. It's commanding an average of $3,131 per square foot and reaching highs of $3,591 per square foot, proving the demand for this location is strong. So, where does River Modern sit? With a land cost of $1,420 per square foot PPR and an estimated launch price between $3,001 and $3,300 per square foot, you are buying into a product that matches the current market acceptance of River Green but offers the newest specs, the Modern Series Prestige, and the prime river frontage. We will dive deeper into whether this premium is justified in our price analysis later. Let me show you what's coming up next. This is crucial for your exit strategy. Right next door is River Valley Green Parcel C. This is a reserve list site. When this plot eventually triggers and launches likely in 2026 or 2027, developers will be bidding based on future market sentiment. It is widely expected to set a higher benchmark pricing than River Modern. Buying River Modern now is essentially front-running that future price hike. We also need to look at land bids elsewhere in the CCR. Daniel Road GLS was awarded at $1,410 PSF PPR, and Bukit Timah Road Newton area was awarded a massive $1,820 PSF PPR. Think about it. If the developer paid $1,820 per square foot just for the land at Newton, the break-even will be over $3,100 per square foot, meaning they have to launch at $3,008 to $4,000 per square foot to make a profit. River Modern's land cost is only $1,400 PSF PPR. You are getting into a superior river-facing location for significantly less than what future projects in Newton will cost. This makes River Modern arguably one of the last and best plots to enter the CCR at this price point. Let's look at the lifestyle. The site is elongated, which is brilliant because it maximizes the water frontage. The developer has oriented the block such that about 70% of the units have views towards the Singapore River. It features dumbbell architectural concept in many units to maximize efficiency. You have a linear park connecting you right to the River Promenade, Clarke Quay, and Marina Bay. It's not just a condo, it's integrated into river lifestyle. You are steps away from Great World City for groceries and dining. 𝐞𝐫 is famous for efficiency. Let's run through the unit types. For 2 bedrooms, we have 538 and 646 square feet. These features the efficient dumbbell layout, no wasted corridor space. For the 646 square feet, this is special. It has dual frontage views, North and MBS view. The bath is accessible from both the master and dining, making it great for guests. There are larger 2-bedroom layouts at 678 and 689 square feet. These are perfect for small families or couples needing a work-from-home nook. Also features that efficient dumbbell layout and views of the Singapore River. For the smaller 3 bedrooms, we have 797 and 829 square feet. They are very efficient, with Type C1 having dual frontage views of North and City MBS views. There's minimal corridor space, means you are paying for usable space, not walkways. We also have the 3-bedroom with flexi room from 893 square feet to 1,109 square feet. These are the stars. They come with a flex room. This 1.45 meter by 2.25 meter space can be a helper's room, study, or a walk-in pantry. Type C5 has an enclosable kitchen and a 5.5 meter wide living dining frontage opening to the balcony. For 4-bedroom, we have 2 layouts at 1,464 square feet and 1,830 square feet. These are true luxury and they come with private lifts. For the 1,830 square feet layout, it has a massive 6.3 meter wide living room. It fits a 10-seater round dining table, dual frontage to the river and the pool. This is for a buyer who wants zero compromise. Now let's talk dollars and cents. But before we crunch the numbers, a crucial disclaimer: official pricing for River Modern is not yet out. The analysis we are about to do is based on estimated prices derived from land costs and surrounding market data. We are going to stress test a conservative estimate of $3,200 per square feet in 2 ways: total price, quantum, and market value. So for the quantum play, first the ticket size. How does it compare to the new launches right next door? Zyon Grand, River Green, and Promenade Peak. Starting with the 2 bidders, the gap between Zyon Grand in District 3 and River Modern in District 9 is only about 120,000. For that difference, you are upgrading from the RCR to a prime District 9 address right next to River Valley Primary. Versus River Green, River Modern is actually cheaper in quantum, 1.73 million versus about 1.76 million, making it the most value-packed entry into this precinct. You'll notice we left Promenade Peak out of the table. This is because they only offer 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom configurations. This pushes the average entry price well above $2.1 million. So if you are looking for that sweet spot under 1.8 million, River Modern is your clear winner. Now let's look at 3-bedroom comparisons. This is the market anomaly. The price difference between Zyon Grand in District 3 and River Modern in District 9 is barely 20,000. You are getting a GoCo Land product in District 9 for essentially the same price as a District 3 leasehold. Compared to River Green, you are saving nearly 200,000. And against Promenade Peak, the difference is massive. Promenade Peak's 3 bidders average is around $3 million. By choosing River Modern's efficient layout, you save over $500,000. This is huge capital preservation right from day one. Now let's take a look at 4-bedroom comparisons. Finally, the luxury segment. River Green offers a compact 4-bidder, but if you want true luxury space, 1,450 square feet with a private lift, River Modern is the winner. You are paying about 360,000 more than Zyon Grand for the private lift and address, but you are significantly cheaper than Promenade Peak, where 4 bidders only start from level 44 and cost nearly $5 million. River Modern gives you that luxury format without the forced high floor premium. We've seen the quantum works. Now, does the PSF make sense? Usually, a new launch commands a 20 to 30% premium over surrounding resale condos. Let's look at the reality here. Irwell Hill Residences is transacting at $3,106 per square foot. Riviera averages about $2,918 per square foot, with high floors commanding more. Martin Modern averages at $2,827 per square foot. Here's the reality check. At $3,200 per square foot, River Modern is trading almost flat against Irwell Hill and only about 10 to 15% above Martin Modern. The gap is completely compressed. Compared to its new launch peers, it's a similar story. Versus River Green, a marginal 2% premium. Versus Zyon Grand, a 5% premium for a tenure and district upgrade. Versus Promenade Peak, about a 6.6% premium for a mixed-use lifestyle. This suggests that $3,200 per square foot is a defensive entry price. You are not paying an inflated future price, you are paying fair market value for a District 9 new launch. Your downside is protected by the resale market, and your upside is protected by the upcoming more expensive land plots at Parcel C and Newton. To wrap up, with River Modern, you have a branded developer, a scarce river-facing plot in District 9, and an entry price effectively matching District 3 prices. Whether you're an investor looking at $1.7 million range or a family eyeing a $2.56 million sweet spot, the math works. This is likely the final opportunity to get into prime river-facing District 9 project at this entry point before the next wave of land plots drive prices up. If you want a detailed break-even calculation or to view the show flat, drop a comment below or contact me directly. Once again, do like, share and subscribe if you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.